Hey, all happy Friday. Boy, we have
I was writing things
down. Sorry, man. At the end of the last video, I was looking over there at that screen, looking at it, and this time I said, I'm not even going to pay attention to you. You threw me off my game a little bit, and I'm just focused. I'm ready to go because we have a banging video today. You want to start over?
No.
See? And you wonder why I brought up the lotion thing on the last video. You knucklehead.
That was all you, man.
That's him.
Now I got something to my eye.
See? That's him. Not me. You all know me better. That's him.
What are we doing today?
Get it on the tracks, boys.
Good thing my wife's here tonight. She'll keep things together here. We got a great fan, an unbelievable blind that I don't even know how. We would never be able to pull this off unless somebody was very generous to us, and that was David. Our friend David sent us at least 10 or 12 samples of vintage bourbon.
Really?
Yes.
Thank you, David.
I mean, just literally a lot of them.
Well, that was very kind. Thank you.
And I've saved them for a few months for the appropriate time, for the right time. And I thought, I brought it up to Trent and I was like, you want to do something with this? And he's like, heck yeah. So out of those 10 or whatever, Rebecca chose 5 of these particular vintage bourbons in front of us.
That has me a little bit concerned given Mom's track record with the previous Rebecca picks or that kind of thing.
What are you trying to say?
Well, I've told you this before. Sometimes
You said I'm either really good or really bad.
Guys, listen, there's some old stuff in here. Some really old stuff in here. I'm not even going to state what the possibilities were. We're gonna have to wait till the end. But Kyle usually puts up a bottle. Kyle, don't. He's not gonna be able to find a bottle of these. Can he just put up texts for everybody to know what we're testing?
Yeah, he can put up some text.
Yeah, just do that, Kyle. You're not gonna find
specific one.
You're not gonna find bottles on this stuff here. This is great stuff. So you guys will know as we're tasting, but we don't know. How about that?
Are these all bourbons?
I believe they were.
Okay.
I believe they were.
If you guys are ever in like Kentucky, Justin's House of Bourbon is a good spot because they have some vintage pours that you can get. Where was that? Watch Hill Proper, also a really cool spot.
Yes, they do.
You can go to
We gotta get back there sometime.
Watch Hill Proper was really cool.
We went once. We gotta get back again.
Yeah, their food was incredible too. It was
100%.
Michelle. It was really cool.
I love the decor and everything in there too. That's great.
Neat. I think it's called Neat. I can't remember what part of Kentucky, but we were with It's Bourbon Night there 3 or 4 years ago. That's
Chad and Sarah. We had
some really cool
cocktail, and a little appetizer.
Vintage pours are some of the best whiskey that I've ever had. So I'm really excited about this. We had a pour of, it was a 1/4 ounce pour at Justin's House Bourbon. It was $80. Not cheap by any means for that amount.
No.
1981 Old Granddad 114.
Amazing.
The best bourbon I've ever had.
It was amazing. Trent and I shared that 1/4 ounce.
Yeah. So we had about an 1/8.
Wetted our whistle, but boy, my God, it was so good. It was unbelievable. Revival. That's another spot you can get to.
Revival also in Covington, Kentucky. Very cool.
Another
very cool spot.
Another great place to stop for vintage sips.
And it's cool about Revival. You can get like 1/4 ounce pours there too.
Yes.
Very cheap. Very cool.
Wonderful setup.
Brad's a good guy.
Yeah. All right. We're going to go to A here, Trent, and see what we got. You're already fainting over on me.
This smells like a vintage pour.
But it sure does too. It's dusty. It's
vintage / if you ever hear the term dusty, that's like vintage. If you ever have the opportunity to just smell one, it is unlike anything being produced today. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know if it's the oxidation that happens over time or what, but it's otherworldly.
We're not the two that's smart enough to be able to tell you all about that. But there's definitely maybe you. Definitely
I'm somewhat of a sommelier, if you
definitely not me. There's definitely a difference in vintage whiskeys.
I get a little bit of a banana in here.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I can see that.
Or is it the taffy?
I had to.
I also had a banana saltwater taffy before this video, so that's a good point, Mom. I also had a blue raspberry one too before this.
I can get a little bit of it. I had to search for it, but more like a Bananas Foster, like a really sweet type sugar laden banana note.
Yeah. YOLO.
Lots of wonderful sweetness here.
Oh, just spank me. That's fantastic.
Okay, he almost spit out his whiskey.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, Trent.
I can't tell if it's a higher proof or not. Usually, like, stuff...
It seems a little bit higher.
It does.
I mean, I'm not a sommelier. I'm not. I'm just an old dude in the basement sipping whiskey. So, but the proof seems to be in that 100 range, 105 range. Vintage whiskeys, did they have barrel proofs and stuff back then? Sorry, guys, I don't know. I don't know these things.
Like, hazmat back then was not a thing.
No, of course
I think
not.
the earliest hazmat I know of was, like, the 2002 George T. Stagg. A lot of it was 80s, 90s proof back then. You get a bottled and bond, but apart from, like, a bottled and bond...
That is true.
And then,
definitely bottle and bond.
And then I know, like, you can get rare breeds and stuff from the 90s and stuff they're proof now, and then also, like Old Granddad 114.
Okay. And this has, on the second sip, this has a feel more of that 100 proof range. And for whatever reason in my brain, when we were starting this, I'm thinking, oh, there's going to be a lot of 80, 85 proof type stuff. You know, that's all. So this is definitely not 120 proof, but it's excellent.
I would still say, to me, that drink's like a 110er.
Yeah, maybe.
Man, it's up. I feel like it's up there.
It's excellent. I know
It's
that.
so good.
It's pretty darn
Dave,
good.
thank you so much, man.
Yeah, this is a treat.
Yeah, this is
This
cool.
is. No doubt. It's like your brain is wrapped around cobwebs and
Yeah.
it's just
Dusty books and old
vintage,
leather
yes.
chairs. And,
Yes.
You know?
Yeah, definitely some sweetness in there too, but it's wonderful.
Sorry, I went on to be already.
That's all right. I just couldn't get over A, so I just kept it there for a minute. Move it along. Move it along. I knew he would like that. Trenton really gets into vintage whiskeys.
Vintage, I just like old
What in
stuff.
the world?
That smells like a melted block of caramel on a school bus seat or something. Man, that's so sweet and nice.
Wow, the sweetness overload. Definitely a monster caramel coming off of here.
Like that
Monster.
That smells like I'm gonna get a cavity.
It does. Yeah, it's just really got, babe. It does. You need to get on camera and smell this here.
I've had a lot of cavities, and I know what they smell like.
Cavities or
Cavities. Oh yeah. Apparently, cavities are a bacteria. You're not born with the bacteria that causes cavities.
Is that right?
Yeah. So whoever gave me the cavities, screw you.
What are you talking about?
It's butterscotchy
You gotta,
too.
you gotta forgive him once in a while. Just once in a while.
Yeah,
Very.
once in
There's
a while.
there's lots of
Butterscotch.
huge caramel butterscotch. That's just what it is. It's just I can't even look past that because that's all I want to smell.
Still, it smells delectable.
That is wild.
I'm confused.
Because on the front of the palate, I'm getting that really nice butterscotch.
Yeah.
Not caramel.
Yeah.
Butterscotch. Middle to the back, it goes blank on me. I love the front of the palate.
I'm so confused on the back end of that palate. It's like it's a soft woodiness, but there's something else kind of with it. Ashy? I don't know.
Char.
Maybe?
Maybe.
That's a good point.
The sweetness disappears on the back end. Can we agree on that?
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. I was just so enamored right off the bat with that sip, and then all of a sudden it was like that sweetness disappeared and it turned more barrely char. Not heavy oak, not like that, just like charry.
Also, not in a bad way,
No.
but in a way that I've never tasted before.
I would have liked that one to hold on to that sweetness just a little bit longer. I will say that. Okay.
Yeah, that's a wild ride on the back end of that palate, man.
No doubt.
This is one of those sips that I would like really want to just kind of dive
Take
into.
some time.
Yeah. Because that's different.
Blame you.
That's very different.
Whoa.
All right, hear me out. Hear me out.
Go ahead.
It's like if you smelled a brand new empty refrigerator from Best Buy.
Yeah, exactly. Hang on. Keep talking. I gotta have your mom smell this.
That
Go ahead.
I will open when I go to Best Buy very, very infrequently, but it smells like a new fridge.
What do you think?
Right or no?
Is that enjoyable to you, honey, or not?
They all smell the same.
Oh, get out of here. Well, I was waiting. Come on, honey.
What is formaldehyde? Is that the embalming liquid?
That's just like crazy. That is. That is like, that's just exactly what he said. Like if you had a refrigerator sitting there and I mean, you open it up, that's just weird how I came up with that. But that's really what it is.
So
I don't find it to be enjoyable.
I would agree, but I'm concerned.
Did you find it to be enjoyable, honey, or no?
No.
Okay, that's fine. I'm sorry. I should have asked again. It's okay.
I'm
You're all right.
slightly concerned because I know that some decanters and things back then contain lead.
Oh, nice to know.
I don't know what lead smells like,
That's wild.
but that's different.
It's powerful, man.
Holy crap!
It's powerful. What in the world?
What letter is that?
C.
See,
Wow. Holy Moses. A lot of the same aromas are just strong and powerful on the palate. It's just, I don't even know how to explain that to you. If you could taste an old refrigerator open up at a Menards, is that what you said? That's about what it tastes like, too. It's wild.
this is giving me such like an old man vibe.
Yeah.
And I don't
definitely.
like rugged. Like a dude who worked at the steel mills for 60 years and he's in his 80s, but he's
still
been
showing
there,
up.
done that. Yeah, you know?
On that sip, I really try to concentrate. There's a little bit of sweetness on the front, and then it really turns burly, middle to the back, and not in a way that's turning me off to it either. It's just so different than what you would be used to. It almost lends to a little maltiness.
It does, and I can't tell if I really
I don't know how to
enjoy it
score that.
or if I really dislike it.
Yeah, I know.
Because this is a polarizing kind of a pour. I really have no idea even how to rate this.
100% polarizing. I don't know either. I wrote something down, but I put it, there's a question mark there too, so I have no idea what I'm going to do with that. I would say definitely the strongest flavor came out of that so far.
Yeah, this is a potent
It's a beast.
experience.
Whatever it is.
Yeah, okay.
I do so far.
Good.
Yeah, this is what I mean.
I don't know what all was in the samples that Dave said.
I don't know.
But it would be very difficult to go wrong with something.
I don't know
Whether it's good whiskey or bad whiskey, it's a really cool experience that we get to be involved in.
Even
So
if we
thank
knew
you,
what
Dave.
was up here, there's no way we could guess.
Heck no.
Because they're just so different. Than
It's like a green apple Jolly Rancher.
yeah, I'm really digging this aromas.
It's really nice.
I really am. It's got some darkness in there too. It has some brightness to it too, with that apple note. There's like a real dark molasses in there. It's actually one of my favorites so far.
Yeah,
on the aromas.
the woodiness in here is also pretty nice. It's very well balanced with the other aromas. That's super low proof.
Yeah, something fell apart on me on the palate a little bit. I love the aromas. Sip wasn't bad, but with the aromas, I was expecting some greatness coming out of there. And maybe that's my own fault.
See, I feel like this is a really good example of something that I would imagine, like, let's say you take a John J. Bowman. We were very fortunate enough to do a pick at John J. Bowman last year. I think it was last year. And we tasted it straight out of the barrel for a sample. It was 133 proof. One of the best whiskeys I've ever had in my life.
Amazing.
Then they got to proof it down to 100. It smells like, the smell smells like it's a barrel proof. The palate seems like it's a watered down version of that. There's something that's not quite right. There's something not quite right. It's good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. Definitely good.
If I didn't smell it first and I tasted it, I'd be like, wow, this is a good whiskey. But like, the comparison from the nose to the palate is so opposite. It also drinks like a 60 proof.
Yeah, it's
like something, you know.
The front of the palate, it really kind of delves into that old dusty type vibe.
Yeah.
Then the back of the palate, it just kind of, so.
All right.
For me.
Last but not least.
Yeah. Let's see what we got here with E.
I didn't roll mine. Maybe that's
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon? I didn't get anything on the initial.
Seriously? That's cinnamon.
It smells like a Pop-Tart, like a cinnamon Pop-Tart.
Yes, because I've eaten plenty.
Did you have one of those today for breakfast?
No.
Pop-Tart? Shame.
But, unfortunately, I've had plenty of Pop-Tarts in my day. Cinnamon is one of my favorites. Definitely a cinnamon Pop-Tart.
Cinnamon brown sugar Pop-Tarts.
Yeah, this is cinnamon sugar all day long.
It's very good.
All day long. And your mom makes cinnamon toast for the grandkids.
Oh, heck yeah.
This is your cinnamon sugar you put together. That's what this is.
Mom makes fantastic cinnamon toast. She used to make it for me every morning when I went to school.
That is true.
She used to take a bite out of it just to
And
make sure it wasn't poisoned.
She makes incredible egg sandwiches too.
Oh my God, those egg sandwiches? Nutty.
To die for.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah, this smells very good.
I love this, actually.
Wow. Oh.
Dude. Wow. That's a little proofy compared to what we just came off of here.
Yeah.
But a lot of that cinnamon sugar came through for me, man.
It's like you're gnawing on a raw cinnamon stick. It's pretty woody.
Well, I love it though.
I'm not mad about it, but it's a very powerful, very powerful pour, which is kind of wild. I would not have expected it to be that up front with the cinnamon aspects on the palate. Man.
Yeah.
All right.
I see what you're saying with the wood notes, but I'm kind of digging it. Well, buddy, we have to figure out what's going to be heading out.
I know what my last place is.
Go ahead.
D.
Is it D? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I personally have C and D as my lowest scores, tied with question mark besides C. So I'm just going to go ahead and push out D first then, just to make things, because it would have been either fifth or fourth for me. Regardless.
I have WTF for C, so I would put that in fourth.
Yeah, and I would follow suit with that as well.
It's not bad. It's just, it's so strikingly different that I would really have to sit down and figure out if I like it or if I don't like it.
Yes, I love that, yeah. Now I have to, this is fresh on my mind, E, but I'm going to have to go back to A and B, see what we have going on.
This is so cool. Like we're drinking something that somebody, the distiller of this it might no longer be with us.
Yes. Yeah.
And that's kind of a cool.
And once again, you guys as our SLB community are just so kind and generous with us. We can't thank you enough, and especially David for this. And I know David didn't even intend this to be a blind. He just sent samples for us to enjoy.
Thank you.
This was not even, he didn't make it up to be a blind or anything else. He just reached out and said, would you guys like to try it? And I'm like, probably. And very kind of you to do that. These are, I'm sure, not cheap purchases either. So you guys are great. Thank you to all of you.
I geek out on vintage stuff, not only whiskey, but like just other stuff. Old stuff is cool. They used to make stuff with a lot more pride and craftsmanship than they do now, which is unfortunate. I think it was an article from Macallan or something, where it was somebody who was distilling a batch, and the whole premise of the article was they will not be able to taste this ever again. Once they distill it and put it in a barrel, it's not coming out of the barrel until they're no longer with us.
Amazing.
Which was just kind of cool.
Wow. Well, buddy, for me moving forward, I have to push out A next.
Really? Okay.
I'm just enamored by this butterscotch note here. I love it. A for me, honey.
I have to push out E.
I knew that was coming.
E.
I
is my
knew
third.
we would be different on this one here. I knew that. That's okay. It's okay if he's wrong once in a while. It's fine.
If it was a little bit sweeter to counterbalance the cinnamon, I love cinnamon. I've done the cinnamon challenge, and it did not. It did not go well. Oh, I did. Yeah, me, Griffin.
Took me a minute to catch what you said there.
Me, Griffin, Jordan, Josh.
You're kidding.
Connor, and Austin did it when we were like 14. It was not good. One of us could have easily passed away. It was bad.
What's wrong with you?
You eat a whole tablespoon of cinnamon, dude. That's rough.
I've never tried it.
Don't.
Never tried it. The things you're glad you don't know until he's older, right, honey?
Yeah, it's fine.
I think you might have told me about it though.
I did. When I got in the car, I told you about it. It was at Sand Creek. Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
What? Oh man. I think I know where I'm going next.
That's so good. I don't know. Go ahead.
I gotta push A out in second. B is gonna be in my first place.
Yeah, I'm gonna have B in my first place as well. That butterscotch note. I love the cinnamon one though too, but that butterscotch note, although it kind of disappears a little bit on the back end, that front of the palate is remarkable. So good.
What's the word, like cloyingly sweet?
I like some sweet stuff too.
Is that cloying? Is that what they say? Cloyingly?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Man, this is one of those.
So my E ended up going up the ladder a little bit more than yours, but that's okay.
All right.
Let's do Trenton's, honey, because he loves this vintage stuff. So let's just go with Trenton's. We have no idea, once again, what she's even going to pull out of there. It's been a while since I've looked at these samples. I probably remember.
I just heard vintage samples and I said...
I probably remember a couple of them. I'll remember as she's calling them off. I know that for sure, but I'm not going to know any of it, really, to tell you the truth. We're the same in fifth, or no?
This is D?
That's D.
Then we're the same?
Yeah.
This is 13-year-old Kentucky KBD, so Kentucky Bourbon something. KBD Willet, 88 proof.
Wow.
Man. Okay, so that was really low proof, but this drank like a 60 or something like that. I don't know.
Well, we'll see what the proof of the other samples are, because maybe that's part of it too. Maybe it's a lower proof and it didn't show up for us.
That's a bummer because that smells so good.
Yeah, but we both agreed on that one. All right, babe.
Fourth place was letter C, and this is 129 proof.
What? Shocked. What is it? Letter C?
This is a 1960s barrel strength stag, dude.
They were putting out high proof stag in the 60s? I don't know. I have no idea.
This might have been under that old stag label. I think it was a 6-year or something like that. I didn't even remember about this.
And unfortunately, that got real woody.
That's the one. Yeah, it did.
Yeah, unfortunately, I sensed the proof. But I'm shocked by that. I would never guess we're drinking that kind of proof.
This might be the same one, like they re-released it under Old Stag. Again, this just says 1960s barrel strength stag. They re-released this in that Buffalo Trace like book thing. The first one where Fred Minnick put that in number 1 was the Old Stag, I think. Yikers. I could be misremembering, but I believe this is a
well, right off the bat, Trent, I'm shocked. We have a Willet in last place. A vintage Willet in last place. Fourth place, we have a vintage Buffalo Trace Stag.
I don't think
Next
it
to
was
last
Buffalo
place.
Trace then.
I
think
I
it was
apologize.
I think it was
don't
the
know.
old Stag distillery.
Again, he's the guy for that, not me.
I could be wrong.
But regardless, I'm very surprised. I'm extremely curious what's coming up.
So E was third for me.
Yes.
Which
this
was
is
second for you.
Second for Kurt.
Okay. What the? I did see that earlier. Holy cow! I have no idea.
22-year Four Roses. When the heck did that
22 year.
come out?
I have no idea. I don't know.
That's not super surprised. I'm just not a huge Four Roses fan. I guess not so much then too. Even when it's 22 years.
What letter was that?
E.
E.
Dude, that was close to first place for me.
Yeah. That
Oh, that's the cinnamon. That's like you're gnawing on an armchair, man.
Extraordinary. Love it.
I can see why you would like it though, because it does
Love
lean
it.
a little bit more into that oak that you like oak.
All right.
This is letter A, second place for Trenton, 108.6 proof.
Ah! 1997 rare breed. 108.6?
Yeah.
Isn't rare breed 114 something now? 116.8. So this was quite a bit. This is quite a bit less than what it used to be. 1997.
And what letter was that, Ben?
I would
A.
have been sad if this got first place.
I would have laughed.
I would have been
would've
sad.
laughed so hard.
I'm very curious about what first place is.
First place, letter B.
1993 Old Granddad Bottled and Bond. Dude, this is National Distillers.
Holy cow.
National Distillers produced probably some of, in my opinion, the best whiskey that's ever been produced.
Is that right?
Yeah. They did Old Granddad 114 up to Lot 18. And I believe they got bought by Jim Beam after the fact. So anything after Lot 18 for Old Granddad 114 is Jim Beam. But anything I've ever had from National Distillers, anything I've ever seen by National Distillers, I believe they went bankrupt despite producing stuff that was that good in the 80s or 90s.
Wow. Correct me if I'm wrong. You're younger, I'm older. Isn't a few of the notes there somewhat reminiscent to that 1/4 ounce pour that we had at Justin's House of Bourbon with the Old Granddad 114? 81,
Muted a little bit.
Muted a little bit. Not quite as dynamic. I get that. I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
But that butterscotch note is to die for in there. To die for.
If there was a distiller that could replicate what National Distillers was doing for their flavor profile, I think that would be number one even today. I think it's absolutely fantastic. And that's very opinionated because palates are so different. And whatever National Distillers was doing around that time just really jives well with my palate and what I like. But man, this was an absolute treat. Seriously, this.
No doubt about it. Thank you, David, once again. And thank you to all of you. Not just David, all of you that are so kind to us all of the time. But I'm glad we did this. I knew Trent would just be freaking out about this whole thing. And it just dawned on me. I had saved those samples for the right occasion. And this was a good video. So
yeah, this was really cool.
This is fun.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. That's all I got for you today. As always, we ask you to please drink responsibly. See you next time right down here with Trent and me in the good old basement bourbon bar. See you later.